And welcome to everybody. Welcome to the Delabs Games AMA number 45. Number 45. We are all here. I am here as always with my co-host, fellow community manager, theShaolin. Shao, how are you? You're
Shao,
muted,
you're
Shao.
on mute.
This is the problem too when I'm double muted. This week has been great, man. Great seeing everyone as always. This is one of my favorite parts of the week is hanging out with the D-Labs team and chopping up things and answering questions. So I'm super excited to be here. This week's been really great so far, and it's only about to get better.
Yes. And I am Will, your community manager. Here every week, as always. Name can be blank. Let us know if you still cannot hear us. Let us know. Arca says hello. And for today, we have a special guest. We have Andy, our head of business development, in the house. Andy, how are you today?
Yeah, good. I was telling the team, a bit of lack of sleep last night. Wife came back to town, so I had to pick her up at the airport. But excited to jump on this AMA today.
Nice.
Wouldn't miss it.
And this is the first time that I think Andy's face has been doxed on a live stream. I know you can see his face on our dlabs.gg website now, along with my face as well. But yeah, Andy, this is your debut on a live stream AMA with your face being shown to the world. And also, last but not least, we do have our mods that always join us for our weekly panel. We have Han and we have Mankos, our moderators. We may have Instamac and AC join us a bit later, but welcome Han, Mankos. How are you today?
I'm excited, ready to dive into the exciting world where Web3 meets the high-speed racings with the team here and the community. And everyone, get ready for thrilling insights and some alphas here engaging discussions. Fasten your seatbelts. This is going to be a ride like no other.
Oh, Han has been preparing that blurb. He's been getting that ready.
He's bringing it, man. He's going 100.
He is bringing it in. He is bringing it. Mankos, you got a lot to live up to now. Mankos, what do you have for us?
Ooh, I am like shaking. What answer? Yeah, I'm happy to say here I am also so excited about it because I just hear a rumor. I don't know that we have some alpha today. We're really, really big alpha. So the community have to be ready for that and to join us. To play some races and obviously win the hand. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens for today. Now, what we have is, as always, we do have our CM Alpha. Need Be is asking, please give us some alpha. That is why Andy is here. That's why in the title it said Game Loops. Andy explains. So just the whole concept of game loops. Game loops are the whole kind of process of what players do, right? To, play the game, the daily sort of activities or quests or things that they could do, and how this really goes into that daily routine, which all leads up to, retaining the user, making sure that the user comes back to keep playing, not be bored, and to just continue enjoying to play the game, and also, having other players, having other friends join as well. So not only is Andy our head of business development and, a very business savvy person himself, but he is a true hardcore gamer, one of the most hardcore gamers that I've ever met, ever talked, ever interacted with. So when it comes to game loops and how to make sure that it is a profitable game, I think Andy's a person to talk to. Now, with all those with all the hype that I just gave Andy.
No pressure,
floor is
no
yours,
pressure.
Andy.
Pressure.
Right. Sure. I mean, I kind of Will has the experience, I'm sure, when because he also serviced games before, so he understands the importance of game loops. So I think he gave a good definition just now on what it means to have a well-developed game loop to get the users engaged, keep that retention going. But at the same time, I think, I mean, here we all I'm pretty sure we all like some form of games, right? I myself am personally more into the MMORPG genre, which is why I'm super excited to when Space Frontier comes out. But overall, just RPG genres, right? When there's progressions and all that, Metaverse also fits that category. But before I go too deep, I guess since it's rare that I come on these spaces, I would love to hear, because I know what games Will likes to play. He probably mentioned it in stream before. He's like a more sports guy because he has a passion for sports. I would like to also just see how about Shao, Mankos, Han, if you guys can just name what is a go-to genre game that you guys like.
I don't have one, but I mean, we've talked about this before. One, I love fighting games. Fighting games is definitely super big for me. I love the Capcom. I've got into SNK too. I think they're, if you guys know that, they're kind of trying to bring those KOF and a lot of those that IP back into play for Web3 gaming. And
I could never get used to those mechanics after playing Street Fighter. I'm like, what the heck are all these charges? What? And these buttons and okay, where's the strong punch?
You know what's funny about that is I was the same way, right? I feel like maybe it's because we both kind of grew up more on the Western side, but man, I would play Asian gamers and dude, SNK, KOF, the whole series, you know what I mean? It was just so exhilarating because they built out so many characters. The universe became so expansive, and then they did the whole Capcom and SNK. So it definitely changed my world. I definitely played a lot. I had a lot of my quarters lined up in the space, but then I really got into a lot of TCG, I think it is. So I love Hearthstone. I love the card games. They're so much fun because of strategy, as well as their the boxes, the loot boxes, and trying to capture the rares and all the different cards that were part of the meta at the time as they keep kind of cycling through the different seasons. Those are my two favorite, to be honest, but I love games in general. I love sport games. I mean, anything that, the funny thing, I love the games that were it was more PvP, but in order to do the big things, I got into first person shooters, Call of Duty, Halo, in college, university, it's if you can do 10v10, that was the best way to get everyone involved and playing and excited. So, but yeah, those two are probably my favorite, are fighting and card game.
Yeah.
Han, how about you? Han?
As for me, actually, I'm still playing MMORPG, New World, Amazon Games. I experienced where 40 players or 20. It's a raid. I like how there's a shot callers, or it's very organized, and I participate in PvP as well. So that is what I'm looking forward for as a for.
Yeah, Space Frontier.
Yeah.
How about you, Mankos?
Oh, well, actually, I prefer the shooter ones and also the building games. I don't know how to mention. Well, I just grow with Minecraft. And I mean, I just played for 10 years, stream, play, and kind of thing, and do all of kind, and also with Medal of Honor, Cup, well, all the shooters. And so I just, when I enter with Web3, I do the same. I used to create some shooters too, and looking for that kind of game that you have to build. That's what I am so excited about. Space.
Space Frontier. I mean, okay, now I feel as though I'm a bit dated now. When he said I grew up with Minecraft, and I'm like, Minecraft came out a bit later. I grew up with Legos. Legos were the original. Minecraft.
Or Sim 2000,
Sims,
3000.
Yeah, Sims. I think I played Sims too. Yeah,
City.
I remember that. Yeah.
I remember Sims. Only reason why I played it was so that I could just have an already built city and destroy it with the monsters. That's the only reason why I played it on my school PC. And that was it. But yeah, I mean, all these variety of games, they have very different game loops. But nonetheless, I mean, I think that's sort of the goal for us, to make sure that we have the right calibrated one that keeps people coming back, right, Annie? Because I think a lot of people you know, just in the Web3 space, it's just very simple games, right? And you know, whatever they do, it's either just for leaderboard chasing, not really about for the game itself. So, I mean,
Right.
I think you have a lot to say about that aspect.
Yeah, 100%, which is why I posed that question is kind of important, because even though like all the kind of game genres you guys mentioned, right? Like there's, for the games that you guys liked and picked, what stuck to you guys is obviously your unique preference, but there's actually something in common between all of you, right? Because in the end, no matter what game you play, like at the end of one session, 2, 3 sessions, you guys would probably have felt a progression, right? And the progression is like can be in multi-folds, right? Whether it's your in-game progression. I love how Xiao mentioned, like in terms of SNK, Capcom 1, he got more immersed into the universe itself, right? To be acquainted with characters, like that's a different type of progression itself, right? To understand all the lores behind it. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Capcom SNK series as well, right? Like from KOF 93 all the way to like, God knows right now, like what are they, 15, right? So, I mean, I follow the lore. You can see the transformations of characters, Benimaru's hair going up and down, you know, same with like Terry going into his old, you know, Fatal Fury costumes to his like Lone Wolf, you know, like there's a whole bunch of lore behind that. I'm sure Xiao here understands what I'm saying, right? And it's
I mean,
just something that
for
you get sticky with for all these years.
for all those people that hate EA Sports for all the, you know, every year just the reskinning of the game. I mean, SNK did it first.
Ouch, it hurts right here. I mean, I don't
I
know.
mean,
You say
I don't
that,
think they
but
did
like
it
Madden
first, but
started
like
way back in the day. Madden was
that's
on
true. That
Sega
started in
Genesis.
like 80, 89, I think. Madden might have, but you know, it's a sports game. It's a new season every season. But like SNK was the first. For me, it was the first fighting game because Street Fighter did so many iterations of like Hyper or Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3. I think there's like what 5 Street Fighter 3s. There's like 3 Street Fighter Alphas. Like, but SNK they knew how to make that money with that and to really be sticky in that as well. But yeah, sorry for cutting you off, Andy.
Yeah, no problem. I'm below. Like, see, I mean, probably like this topic already triggered like you guys because you know you mentioned something that is also that has been ingrained with you because you followed it, right? And that's progression itself, right? So in terms of having a positive game loop, it's really important that there's progression that the users can experience overall. So it doesn't matter the genre. Usually, I would say like everybody has their preference, but you only get sticky with the game is because you have felt that connection to progress in it, right? I mean, Candy Crush is such a simple game, but it's because of the stages that they have developed, right? Like, and when I say progressive, it's like sometimes you need to, as a game developer, we need to put in challenges in there, right? Some proper hurdles for the users to overcome, and that's where they'll put in the extra engagement, the extra hours to try, and you know, in between, like what's the right strategy? I feel like game loop is one thing. So I think right now, like because Will already gave such a great intro, I don't really need to dive deeper on what a game loop is. I mean, everybody here listening, if you have played a game, your reasoning of why you chose and like and commit those hours is, I think you understand that the best for yourself. But what I want to explore more is how game loop in general is more, say, community oriented, because in Web3, we're about community, right? Going deeper into game loops, we have stuff called like meta game loops, right? This is where coming into these spaces and us being able to share more information with the community, we can definitely tell you guys what's like some tips. I know Will probably gives tips when you guys do like Rumble Racing Stars, you know, all that. I also teach him some tips behind the camera as well sometimes. But then overall, like we would like the users to obviously shape the games the way that they know how. Because even though the developers, we made it one way, is you guys finding how to play it, you know, is different, right? And then you guys get more engaged within the community, share your insights, strategies. I think this is where games can be more expensive as well, right? Because we just have on paper our own game loop, but then you guys are the ones voicing out what the meta game loop looks like usually. So that's where it gets really exciting when it comes to gaming, and why I like to talk to you people about gaming. And I think Han gave a great example, right? MMORPG is like my bread and butter. And when you do like massive raids, you need coordinations, you need all that. This was not something that's necessarily designed how a raid needs to be done by the game developers, right? How the brains work behind a raid, who's the captain, who's the shot caller, who's the individual party leaders, right? Let's say all that stuff, you're designing your own mini game loop in there as well when you play the game, right? So it can go down very deep when we talk about game loops on the perspective of whether it's coming from the development side or you guys as users as well. I mean, again, bring it back to Xiao because he knows, right? how many configuration and fighting games are there, right, in terms of input. But then the developers are not teaching you exactly what you need to input, right? You yourself are making your own scheme on how you play those fighting games, right? I'm probably a bit old these days, but I saw like what the latest Tekken, and I went into skill sets. I look at that, I'm just like, wow, this is more than just hard punch, medium punch, light punch, right? And a Hadouken, basically. This is now like it's like a code string itself when you have to do inputs, right?
Yeah,
And also
it goes back to Killer
knowing
Instinct.
and then knowing the frames, the hit
Yes, frames per
frames,
second. Frames per second
knowing,
is everything.
and also how, I mean, even combos were a glitch, right? Combos
Yes.
weren't supposed to be there in Street Fighter, the original, and
Look at
how
much
that
Will
just
loved
led to
Will
Yeah.
loves this stuff too.
Street Fighter, man. I love Street Fighter. I was never really that good to be like, I mean, combos for me, I'm just like, I love the lore, I love the specials, but I'm like, man, but all the strategies and, you know, the hit and runs and just kind of just poking and all that kind of stuff, I'm like, man, people really break this down to a science. And even people are breaking that down in RRS as well. And the not necessarily the game loop, but the metas of the racers too. Everybody was just first like, hey, when Viking Rick came, it's all about Viking Rick. Then it was all about Unicorn Lee. Sometimes people really take advantage of Mrs. Kim and her speed boost after every lap. But nowadays, a lot of people, because of those high-end master level drivers, um, each time you lose one, if you're not finishing in the top 3, people have now been leaning towards Roscoe a bit and really, you know, using their skills as racers to stay within second or third or fourth place to be able to just use a special at the end to just catch up and to make up, you know, all that ground. I mean, even people are breaking that down. And, you know, we were discussing it earlier backstage about how certain specials allow you to use items, allow you to use different things, others don't. But just how that meta and the balance of the game itself, I mean, there is things that the developers intended, but then there's also things that the players figure out. And even for our Race to Riches and all these events too, people have found different ways to play the game in order to, you know, have that step up. Still, again, legally, not by abusing bugs or things like that. But sometimes, you know, certain unintended things that are not unfair, people can really find that out by just loving the game and playing it a lot. So, kind of directing it now, I guess, focusing it more from, you know, other games and games in history and different examples of game loops. I was wondering about whether it be our, you know, upcoming projects, you know, whether it be, of course, we had our playtest for Space Frontier and also for Metabolts, but if there are certain things that we could share about that, certain things about, you know, part 3 of the Ladybug's journey, maybe a bit more to come. If there's anything that we could share, some alpha that we could share with the community. Again, I preface everything by saying everything is still subject to change. You know, nothing is, you know, written in stone yet. Still, we're trying to fine tune everything. But Andy, is there anything that we could share?
I mean, yeah, sure. Development for Space Frontier is going well. We're looking forward to launch another playtest very soon, hopefully. I mean, I myself am getting to play in house, but I don't want to put too much pressure on the development team. But you know, I mean, the game is looking great, and I think a lot of features like Han mentioned in terms of what he's looking for in MMORPGs, what Manko is looking for when it comes to like Minecraft, like building, you know, like all that stuff, like all those blocks are in the game, you know, for you guys to enjoy. Anybody that's PvP oriented, or you know, you just enjoy a chill time to PvE and build stuff, I mean, Space Frontier would definitely be your style. Metabolts, again, same thing. Development's going well. For that genre one, you know, if you love anime like me as well, you'll love the game, as well as competitive leaderboards going to be in there. There'll be PvP stuff as well. Yeah, there'll be raids. There'll be a lot of content as well for both those games. And again, because they are RPG and very heavy on progression based, I think this is where, again, it tickles my fancy for that. Probably for Han, Mankles, and Shao as well. Maybe Will, you know, but you know, I don't know for him.
We need to test.
Yeah,
Gotta-
I mean, again,
Little
I mean,
in-house
I do want to share more in terms of like the game itself to community, but then that's just like I will talk to the development team and see when the next possible playtest builds are to come out. Because again, I would love to share this, but I get the privilege to play it internally, being next to developers. But I would love to share. But to be more exciting, and I guess if Will's basically squeezing some alpha out of me already, because phase 1 and 2 for our Ladybug journey is already live. I mean, as you guys see on the pin post on the Twitter, there's that last leaf question mark at that top there, what that really is going to be, right? It kind of ties into what we have kind of talked about in terms of game loop progression. So yeah, how do I say this without revealing too much, but at the same time also give relevant information? So I mean, we mentioned our playable layer already, right? Obviously, people know that there's a playable layer going on with Delabs. And all I can say is those that have enjoyed or have experienced playing, like, say, idle RPG or an RPG-like progression game, that is what the phase 3 is going to be like. Basically, you would want to strongly engage and commit, because our phase 3, our playable layer itself, is a game. And then you will want to really go deep into the game in terms of, say, with some assets you guys are holding right now, and how you can utilize your brain. Like, I think Shao might enjoy this because he mentioned he's like a Hearthstone player. He likes strategies. He likes to think of maybe certain schemes, so there's a concept of mix and match, trial and error on what you might need to do in this next phase, to kind of play the game, if that makes sense.
So let me interject for 1 second. Wow, talking about squeezing some juice and getting the alpha. But in that regards, do you think that's something that people will find playable in terms of themselves and doing these things? Or do you think because of the way social media is that you're going to start seeing people have more of an open dialogue and kind of sharing these things? Or do you think it's going to be one of those PvP situations where people are going to either mislead, misguide, and then try to like curry favor and trying to get other people to give them stuff while trying to like, get that upper edge? Like what are we looking for in terms of like what we are the expectations of how our community is going to react? That's kind of what I'm curious about.
So obviously, people that tuned in earlier, like I said, right, as the developers, we have only set the foundation, right? Like, let's say we gave you guys the canvas, right? We set that out for you guys. Now, to paint it however you want, or we put the building blocks up, but how you guys piece those blocks together, purely is up to you guys. That's all I will say for now. In terms of whether some people want to mislead or not, I think that's where I also mentioned that how the community would maybe share their own meta strategies, how we might reveal some basics, in terms of like, oh, here's like a basic steps on how this will work. That's just to get your hands wet, let's just say, right? But to really get in there, right, I think every user would have their own style, basically, how they approach it, like where they would I know. I'm trying to like hold back that juice a bit, but
we're all friends here. We're all friends here.
Hey, just
right?
the 5 of us. There's no one else watching us.
No one else.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's not recorded whatsoever.
Safe place.
I'm getting squeezed so hard by everybody here too, right? No, but like, yeah. So like I say, right? Overall, the simplest way I can say is like, obviously, I think the easiest way I will use is Shao's comment on he's a Hearthstone player, right? There's so many cards in Hearthstone, right? How he's going to build his deck for today, tomorrow might be different, right? How it will work with our phase 3 is, Delabs has a bunch of cards at the moment, let's just say. How you guys want to play with it, well, you guys will have to try. And maybe some of you guys know there are cards available and you guys haven't, jumped on it yet or gotten it yet. Well, now's the time to maybe jump on some cards. That's all I can say, really.
Jump on some cards. Wink, wink. Jump on some cars. Okay.
I'm going to interject again. Hello, this is so like mind blowing. One, I think there's two things that go on, right? There's gamesmanship, but I think the fact that you talk about a canvas and giving players the real opportunity to explore and show the team what is possible too, because the reality is there's going to be so many iterations of this, so many possibilities, and unless we're doing this to death on our end, it does make a sense of opportunity really to like be because that's the best part of it for me, right? At the end of the day, Web3 gaming is about community, it's about inclusiveness, and it's about building with the team and having that access and that feedback loop to really drive innovation. And the fact that you're providing that as a tool is similar to like the Minecrafts, the Roblox, Roblox, excuse me, of the space where you get to kind of do your own user generated content, and then this playable layer is that playable, is that kind of version of UGC is really, really cool. And it's something I think will be really profound. And I think, as I've actually noticed other people talking about it in other spaces and other games, I believe we're creating the meta versus like responding to or being part of it. So to me, as an analyst and thinking about everything that you shared, this is extremely exciting, and I can't wait to see what happens. This is some cool stuff. Will is really good about hiding this stuff. I'm very surprised that Andy dropped as much as did, because I thought I would have heard something by Will from now on. But man, you're giving me everything. So I'm gonna show my gratitude.
I'm keeping it a little bit vague, but at the same time, because I feel like, at the same time, I feel because again, I'm more of a game guy, and I'm super excited about our phase 3 because it's actually really on the game, I would say. And I feel like giving enough out right now to entice and to, how would I say, attract and appeal to the people to get them ready is going to be very important as well. I guess I can add one more. I can add one more thing. I was trying to like. I'm thinking
Steve
how I'm
Jobs.
phrase,
one more thing.
I'm thinking how I can really word this in the right way, though. Is that what's the best way for me to word this really is like I like how Xiao just mentioned, right? Like it's about talking to the community, build with the community. But at the same time, I feel for the bigger step for Web3 gaming to move forward, and this is something that I talk about with our founder and the team very often, is the Web3 gaming space is like there's no point to be a lone wolf, right? Like, oh, I'm a Web3 gaming studio. I just want to jump out thinking I'm going to make like an amazing single title to hit that will break the whole gaming paradigm in general. We're not just like talking about Web3, right? The whole gaming industry. And then I think that's like an amazing ideal, but it'll take probably years until that realistically happens, right? Because the infra of Web3 needs to be much more mature, seamless, so that it can really bring on the gaming experience that has been alive for the last 20 years. But more so, how I see it is like this space really is about not just the internal community, but the partnerships and community that we bring on board. I mean, you guys that have been following Delabs know we are partnering with a lot of great partners out there. And all I can say is our next phase is would be kind of like early, but in the long run, right? This playable layers of ours is going to be our main narrative. We're going to expand it even further. And we want to be inclusive of as many prominent and prospective gaming projects in this space, right? And this would bring about, moving Web3 gaming much, farther down the line than what it is right now. Although I kind of try to slide something in there if anybody can catch that nuance, but, we'll see. I try to shape it in a way, but yeah.
I mean, we have some time. We have maybe you can give us 6.9 more ways, how we can truly achieve greatness over here at Delabs Games. To be fair, you might be dropping. You consider a little bit. For us, every bit counts. It's the hype, the speculation, the degens in us that really just want to like grab a hold of on this and just run with it and then just share. Because I think for us as the community team, we're all about creating excitement as well as engaging our audience and making sure they know that like this is not something that we've been talking about. This is something that's being built, that's being done behind the scenes, and help drive again innovation in the space, but also too a lot of community feedback and involvement in a way that's meaningful.
Yep, 100%.
Look at that. We stretched this
We did.
yeah, quite a bit, but I think Andy it was well worth it. We'll have to get to the raffles pretty soon, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. But again, Andy, thank you for everything, all the alpha that you shared. You know, for those, of course, we kept the title a bit vague. Game Loose,
Yes,
Andy
yes.
explains. But for those who are here listening to us, you guys got some golden nuggets, right? So you got some golden nuggets here.
Gold.
And gold. And we got this. So now we shall transition over to the Premium Race Raffle. Now, for today, I believe our prize pool is well over 500 USDC on Arbitrum.
Ooh.
And it
That's some
is
big
out
bucks.
of 21 tickets. 21.
Oh,
So
I see my ticket there. Yeah.
Yeah, which one? Wait, yeah. I think I'm
okay,
number
so
17. I'm swinging
so
by
which
precedence.
one? Which one? If that is, then we will disqualify it. Okay, Latin boy, that's
Okay.
what we will do.
Oh.
That's what we'll do.
Oh, rough.
If there's a lot of white there, that's definitely Mancos. Yeah.
Yes, definitely Mancos. So for the premium race, actually what we have is in our Rumble Racing Star, our racing game, our lawnmower card game. What people can do is there is a premium race season every season, and you can enter by using race tickets, and that is all pulled together first, second, third place, however many premium points you have. And with those premium points, that determines your rankings. Now, you could have, well, there are three options for payout. One is you could get the ranking reward. So whatever ranking you are, you will get the USDC prize according to that. Or you can raffle. You could kind of use all your premium points, and it'll be calculated to however many raffle tickets you can get, and from that you could enter into the raffle, and only one person wins that prize pool. Or if you don't select anything, you just get race tickets back according to your rankings as well. But for today, what we're doing is we are raffling out that I believe is about 500, 550, 560 USDC prize pool. We shall spin that now. So here we go.
Good luck.
Oh, it is number 11. I will because we have a little bit of a delay for the X and for the Discord YouTube live stream. So it is number 11. Oh, wait, I need to check really quick. Let me see. Oh, the winner is, let me get that screen ready. It is number 11. Number 11 is, we actually have the winner. The winner is here in our Discord. It is Liam Frostdem. Liam Frostdem is the winner. So let me just put that in. Congratulations to Liam for winning the prize. Let me just put that into the system.
Wow, amazing.
Yes.
It was near to Latin Boy. Totally sure.
Was Latin Boy number 10? Oh. It was close to number 10. Yes, but it is Liam. Liam for the win. There we go. We have some questions here. We have JAU asking, so how do you enter the premium race raffle? Yes, you must choose. If you choose USDC as payment, you don't get to participate in the raffle. You must select for the raffle. And Lingo is asking, my vehicle is not drifting like other vehicles. Each vehicle is different. Each card is different. So we will show that in a little bit. But before we do, so what we are going to do now actually is we will go into our engage races. So now what do we do for our Rumble Racing Star engage races? What we do is we usually have races. Before we would play normal races, but now we've been playing more friendly matches. what we will do is for the first several races, they are free-for-alls. So first place will get 3 engage points, second place will get 2 engage points, third place will get 1 engage point. With these engage points in our Discord, you can enter raffle. So I know raffles that we have for this week is actually 10 guaranteed whitelist spots for the Counter Fire Genesis Heroes NFTs. And we have 30 first come first serve slots as well, split between 15 for Metabolts holders and 15 for Adventure Pass holders. For the 10 guarantee spots, they are only for stakers only. So this is where you could enter if you have any of those Delabs Games assets for these whitelists. But what we also did is for the Ladybug's Journey, we also had a snapshot of whatever engage points you had and converted that over to leaf points. And we may have that again in the future. And we may have some more raffles in the future. So this is how you gain the points. You gain it through here. But you could also gain points by liking, reposting, or commenting on our X post within a 24-hour period after it's been up. So that is what you can do. And this is what we do. We play these games. It's to have fun. If any of the staff members here, if any of the 5 here place in the top 3, then nobody else gets those points, right? So, if we get first place, nobody gets 3 engage points. If we get first, second, and third, then nobody gets any engage points. So that is how we will play. Also, we have people. How can we join? How can we join? I will show that in a little bit. But before we do, I just wanted to show people from the Ladybug's Journey using my account, using my Will account. I will show you what the daily draw is. Of course, now, again, as a recap, we do now have, a transaction, which is very, very minimum on Arbitrum. It's to help, help kind of weed out the bot accounts, because it is a bit annoying to spread out your Arbitrum throughout all these different accounts. But, for us, we just make it easy. For those who have been participating, who have all of their social accounts connected to Ladybug's Journey, or if they are holding, if they're holding the Adventure Pass or the Metabolts NFTs, you did get airdrop some gas fee for that. But yes, I got 300 points here for the daily draw. We have the daily check-in. Let me just sign off on it with my wallet. And the amount of gas fees that we get, that we airdropped, it should last you for the rest of our journey. And this is the cool, fun part, right? It is the daily spin. So you press play. I already have it up on standby. I have it ready here. I don't think anybody has won the Adventure Pass or the Metabolts NFT yet. Let's see if I can be one of those. Now, this is one where staff can win it. Staff can win the Adventure Pass or the Metabolts NFT. So let's see if I could get one on the live broadcast. Will I get it? Will I get it? I will not. But I do get 10 gold. Now, for this to be applied for your account, make sure to, if it doesn't appear right away as you play, go in and out of races. It should appear in your mailbox. But if you want to see it immediately, it is best to kind of close the RS app and then re-enter, and it should be in your mailbox. Now, it is time for us to play the game. And I will open up a friendly match room. Let's call it game, or let's go game loop. Capital G, capital L, no space. Password 1234. I'll create that room there. Let's have it here as well. So room is game loop. Password is 1234. Let's get everybody on in here. Andy is quite the racer himself. We have JAU in the house. Let's see who else gets in on here. Oh, I have Roman. Liam, I know you can get in on here. We got Need Be. We got Jipong. We got everybody here.
What
Get
was the
everybody on
buzzword, sorry?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Game.
And for the code, the AMA code, we will be releasing that in about 8 minutes. 8 minutes, and we will have the code out ready for you guys. So we'll have a little bit more time to let people come on in. I know we have a couple.
Oh, that's rare.
Nice. No legendary cards by JAU. We'll see. We just need 3 more. So Arca. Ulquiora. I don't know how. Ulquiora. I don't know how to pronounce that. But on YGG, you can join as well.
It doesn't allow me to enter game. No.
It's not allowing you to enter?
No. For me?
Yeah.
Game. No.
Oh, we got T Sparrow in. We got Liam in. Let's
The
get
raffle
everybody
game.
in on here.
Yeah.
We just
You're
need
gonna
one more.
lose your. You're gonna lose your spot, Laram boy.
Oh no! I'm pulling
Oh.
arrows. Wait.
Oh,
You're gonna lose your spot, bro.
there's one more.
One more.
One
Yeah.
more.
See you later.
Jipong
See you
is
later,
in.
Laram boy.
Oh, Latin boy. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's
You
go.
don't quite.
Everyone, ready
Okay.
up.
Maybe for the next one, you could join on in. But here we go. Let's go. Free for
This
all.
Oh, pray for all. Nice. Okay.
So who has a legendary in here? Oh, Jipong has. Oh, Hanma
who?
has.
I don't know who has a legendary here.
Who has a legendary? Now, it'd be quite sad if you don't win with a legendary.
Or losing
Oh.
a legendary if he doesn't place.
The eel, the L. What's in capital letter too?
I will see.
Oh, this race.
This track. Oh, Hama. Oh, everybody. When it's 10 people, there's just HP is important, guys. HP is important. Trying to get items is important. Oh,
Andy
don't
hasn't said
hit
a
me.
word. I think he's very focused.
Andy is focused,
Wow.
As in Web3, as we say it, locked in.
locked in.
This next lap could determine the
Andy is
outcome.
biding his time. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. Who wants to be near me? Who wants to be near me? Come on, Liam. Come on, Liam. Oh, Andy. Oh, Andy. Oh! Oh, he timed it. I should have said nothing. I should have said nothing.
Ooh.
Someone turned into a
Some
unicorn.
smooth riding.
Man, Jipong just killed. Man, Hama just came out of nowhere. Oh. Screenshot time. Andy is just feeling out the competition. He's like, okay. Nice. Okay, so the legendaries hit the top 3. Okay, legendaries hit the top 3.
I'm not gonna say
What's
anything.
happening
It was a good race.
Oh, come on, Mankos. Now you're continent boy? Is that what you are now, Mankos? You're continent boy?
It's my secret.
It's your secret? Oh, and Max. Who is Max in the Discord or on X? Please let me know who. Oh, Max. So Arca. Arca Max D, I think, is it. Arca, if you are not in our Discord, make sure to join our Discord so that I can, so I can send the engage points if you do hit the top 3. So here we go. Let's go again.
Yeah, that continent boy is gonna ride a unicorn.
Not today.
Not today. Oh man, but 10 people races is so hard.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Andy still has not said a single word.
No, it's a little too
Yeah.
quiet for my
He's
liking.
locked in. He's locked in.
Wait. Okay. Are you guys in the race already? Oh, I guess I'm not in the room, huh?
Oh, you're not in this room?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, people jumped in really quick.
People
huh?
jumped in.
Yeah.
Oh, man, someone just pushed me into the trailer. My goodness. Okay. Okay, I just need to bide my time. Let's go.
We need to get the Goblin Town again. I love that track.
Better luck next time.
Everyone's going at me. Okay. Okay.
Oh, no. No, JAU. No unicorns.
Come back. Everything could change at the drop of a hat. It's anybody's race. Hey, got him.
Ooh-wee. Let's go. Let's go.
Ouch. That's
Give me the chance to become a Viking. Oh, come on. Oh, someone got on a rocket. Dang, Hama. Woo! We are all just blowing up right now.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, no!
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, here we go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Oh, who hit me with the rocket? What was that? Who hit me with that?
Yeah, nah.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
sir.
no!
No,
My goodness.
sir.
Oi.
This
Hanma.
is my race.
Hanma with the
Hanma.
win.
Hama
is
with
my
the
race.
win.
Won. Will somewhere below.
Woo.
5.
Where is Will? I can't find his name here.
Ouch.
Oh,
You like that?
Oh, he's so far.
This is throwback now. That's
Oh man.
I like this. I think this needs to go to the Flex channel.
Oh, Andy's in now. Oh my goodness. My goodness.
he's gonna screenshot.
The
and
trash
drop
talk.
in
The
Flex
trash talk has
chat.
begun. We got it. We
He's,
got to
he's
get
just
this.
excited that Hanma's got a new crossover with Kengan. So you know.
Oh yeah, that was an amazing show.
Oh, and Andy is rocking a legendary now. He means business.
He
He means business. Yeah.
And Andy, I'll give you the honors. What is the AMA code for today?
The AMA call for today. You're trying to make me lose focus on the race, right?
Yeah.
You need anything to distract you, Andy.
Yeah, anything to win. Yeah, that's.
This track is filled with surprises.
I heard legendary.
Make it through the ultimate
Andy, you still haven't said it yet. You got to say it. You got to let the community
Yeah,
know.
he's locked in. He's locked in.
Oh,
Oh wow, that's so early. Wow.
Just the 13 corner.
Man, got the double.
Oh,
Woo! Gotta stay away from Wyatt. Man,
Wow.
it is just
So many people
absolute chaos,
changed-
guys.
Changed pole positions. Jeez.
It is just
I've been watching
absolute
too
chaos.
much F1, by the way. It's been really good lately.
yeah, I feel like Max Verstappen earlier.
Yep.
No,
go.
sir.
Hey, what happened? I used the.
Look at that, man. The team, Will, Hanma, Andy, they were all neck to neck. Andy dropped a bit though. If we can come back, it's only lap number 2.
Oh man, everybody's just gonna be attacking me now.
Well, you deserved it. You deserve it. You earned it.
They're falling behind. And famous.
Oh, how did Andy go from like 6th to 1st? Look
Oh.
at that.
Oh no!
Crept on you.
No, need be.
Oh
what?
no!
Who made it?
Oh, jeez, dude. So close. Uh-oh. It's right neck and neck.
Man,
Oh no!
Uh-oh. I'm seeing one of the unicorns ahead. Finished.
man, I'm not gonna
UB,
face top
Andy.
3. Oh my goodness.
Wow, now you can talk. What's the game loop? I mean, code?
Yeah, well, I mean, sure. So the code today is game loop. So capital G for game, then space, capital L for loop. So game space loop.
Game,
Capital G,
space,
capital L.
loop.
And in
Nice.
coincidence, yeah, it's GL. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Yeah, there's a banner there, everyone. You can see the special code for
You can
non-English
see the
speakers.
special code for today. So, yes. So that is a code.
Man, you
That
guys
is
made
a
it- you-
code.
You guys made a tight window. It says only 3 hours left to submit.
Only 3 hours left to submit. Oh. That is... Doesn't say that? Only 3 hours
I
left?
just did it. Yeah, it said 3 hours to submit. I'm like, wow, that's a tight window. Get in there. All our
Oh, mine says
European
14. Mine says
Oh, okay.
14 hours.
friends. Maybe I'm special over here on the East Coast.
Maybe. So now what we are going to do is we're going to do a team versus. Now for this, winners get 3 engage points. Losers get nothing. Okay, so... Okay, I have Hama on my side, so we have 2 staff here. They have 2 staff there, so we are even. We are
Yes.
even, so let's go. So, yeah. So they got a legendary, we got a legendary. Oh, we got 2. Okay, maybe we're gonna win. Let's see.
We're gonna win. I mean,
And Hama, I'm on your team now, man. I'm on your
oh
team.
right.
Doesn't mean he won't try and shoot you. He just won't be able to do any damage.
Arca, you can see the code. Max D, you can see the code right at the bottom. Special AMA code, game loop, capital G, capital L.
Oh,
with a space
here
in between.
again.
Welcome to today's race.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this map.
You can do it.
So it's complete chaos, but then there are a lot of items. So
And famous.
What the fuck?
We have a new driver. Oh,
That man goes again,
oh,
making noises.
lost that one.
He's emoting.
Get some
Oh,
eyes.
make me go. No. Did I? Oh, I did not die.
Whoa.
Did I die?
So much
What
ice. I love these team races.
Okay, Need B is doing the heavy lifting. No.
Oh no! Come on!
Nice, Hanma.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I see Ladam Boy and I wanted to do. Oh, it sucks that I can't shoot Will. You know, I have a rocket on him. I'm on his back and I can't do anything.
Woo! Just escaped that ice. Okay. Time to just go for the lead. Let's go. Finishing strong.
Maximize points, guys.
only 100.
And he's
Oh,
on the
no.
other team.
Oh no. Don't kill me. No. Woo!
Oh
Oh,
no!
Just
Come
made
on!
it through.
Wow.
that was insane.
I think we got it.
Close races.
Got it.
Arham,
I
you-
think.
Arham
think we got
in
it.
Discord, you can play on mobile, on Android, or on Apple, on iOS devices.
And he
But
knows how to finish. That's all I'm
Got
saying.
it.
I've been trying
Yeah.
to pay attention to the way he plays. He knows how to finish. He usually gets there in the top 3, top 4.
yep,
That is chaotic.
that
So we're-
was total chaos. Let's go, red team. Brian is like, let's effing race, right? Let's go, let's go. So here we are. Andy needs to get back in. Yep, Andy is in. So here we go for round 2. Round 2. Ready, 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 up. We just need Latin boy, I mean continent boy to ready up. Oh, Huang, the code is on the bottom. It says game loop. Special AMA code, game loop. Right there.
Capital G, capital L.
Here we go.
Here we go.
High on the city track.
This is a chaotic one also. Here we go.
1, go! And they're up. This track is filled with surprises. Only the best of the best can make it through the
Man.
obstacles. Yikes! Direct hit.
It is so hard to even just get an item.
Right?
Yep.
When you have 10 racers, man, it's few and far between. Slim pickings. Last time I raced with you guys, I got nothing. For a
Oh
while.
no!
You can't do that for Roscoe. Roscoe needs those items.
Yeah. Roscoe needs it, and then Roscoe needs to stay alive.
Yeah, that's it. A little bit.
I don't even have an item yet.
Man.
Wow.
I've only gotten like one.
So Andy's in first. Let's see how long he can keep it.
That's gotta hurt.
Andy's a
won't
little
be
too quiet.
far
I've heard him talk in game at the same time. Maybe when it was a little less competitive,
Mhm.
and now
He-
he's like game face.
I can see that he's game on. Yeah, he's
Right,
locked
he's
in.
like- he's locked in.
Hey, he made it.
What is the luck now? Okay.
Oh.
100
Right, a unicorn,
Oh.
everyone.
is our winner.
Oh man,
I
Andy must be
think
really
we
far
got
ahead.
it. Yeah.
I think we finished.
Where's
all.
my team? Where's my team? I just realized
Yeah,
What happened to
they're
my
in the back there, my friend.
I think I see a continent boy riding a unicorn just fine. Yeah, he's enjoying.
Ouch.
Oh. I think that ends for today. We end with a 2-0 win for the red
Yeah,
team.
you like that? Like that? I like that.
I like that. So again, for us, we had an amazing time. Thank you, Andy, for
Thank you so much.
setting aside time in your busy schedule to join us for today. Yeah, Andy, any final words for today?
No, it was always fun, playing with the community, coming here, talk about game stuff, Yeah, hopefully more chances in the future to come on as well.
Well, you're gonna have to when we
Yes.
have the latest updates with Meta Bolts and the playtest for Space Frontier. You did such a great job with us the last time, going over all the meta and all the gameplay. So we'll have to have you back on for that. And in addition to once Phase 3 starts, maybe you can come in and give us a little bit more alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yes, yes. And yeah, Shao, final words?
I wanted to thank the community. Obviously, Andy was a great addition to today's AMA space. It's just so much fun for me. And, like I said, there's a lot of things coming. I'm actually going to be giving a little bit more alpha, a little bit more information in the AMAs, because I feel like we've been doing more release updates versus kind of the alpha that we had before. So I've been a little bit behind the scenes and grabbing things. I'm going to actually start doing a little bit of AMA recaps too from the unfungible spaces that we have with Bassa and the team, just because I believe the people who may not be able to attend those given the time zone and things like that. So you should see an update from this past Monday. I'll be adding that into the AMA alpha as well. And yeah, just stay tuned, make sure you do read. If you're going to read anything, make sure you read announcements and mini announcements. They're super critical and important in terms of updates, bug updates, changes, things like that within the game, as well as any releases that we have. And shout out to Revolving Games with Amir. We just announced the partnership today. They're a really great group. we're really making some inroads with some of the top Web3 gaming community as well as thought leaders, because when it comes down to it, JMK is obviously stands on his own, but the fact that we have Julio, now Amar, and then so many other great people like Gabby in the space that are just contributing and adding value to our ecosystem really just shows the leadership and the vision that the team has worked so hard for, that's been behind the scenes for so long, and now we're able to kind of release these things. So definitely pay attention to those as well, and welcome all the new community members that are coming in through the different activations. And again, wait for phase 3. This is going to be something that's very important, especially for people who are holders, who have our Adventure Pass NFTs as well as our MetaBolt. So pay attention, guys. There's a lot of things going on, and you don't want to miss it.
Yes. And Han Mankos, final words for today to wrap things up.
For me, thank you, Andy. It was fun having you in the race and to learn more alpha with you as well. I'm still trying to begin, and I'm excited what's more to come. And this is the journey is far from over. And for me, stay fast for the racers. Stay furious and keep racing towards greatness. Race for the riches. Speed on. Over and out.
Yes, Mankos.
Thank you guys for joining us. I love everyone is to stay here to share and well play with the community. I hope next week I come with my revenge with him, and also I am happy of our Andy share. I love when the teams put the focus on development to the community. So what is coming, it's really amazing for all of us, because we have different kind of types of games, so we are gonna share everything. So now I'm excited to thanks for that, for making out so good.
Yes. So again, you guys can join us again next week, same time, same places. We'll be here on our Discord, X, and YouTube for the live stream on Wednesdays at 1:30 a.m. UTC. But you could also catch our X Spaces powered by Unfungibles every Monday at 2 p.m. UTC. Actually, no, the time has changed for that actually, which I believe it is on Tuesdays at 12 a.m. UTC. Actually, I think the next one will be at a different time slot. So please be on the lookout for that announcement. We'll make sure to get that out to you guys as soon as possible. The X Spaces powered by Unfungibles will be at a different time slot for next week. So again, everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you to our guest Andy for today. Thank you to
Thank you,
Xiao,
Will.
Han, and Mankos.
Thank you. You
We
will.
hope that
Thank Andy. Ciao.
we hope that everybody has a great morning, evening, wherever you are. We will catch you guys next week. But you guys can always ping us in the Discord. So again, everyone, bye-bye.